@NCERT video book welcomes you. In this channel, you will see explanation and solution of NCERT books. For this, you have to visit the channel, then go to playlist and see the chapter you want to learn. Today we will be studying textbook of mathematics for grade 6, Ganit Prakash. Chapter 1, Patterns in Mathematics. Let's start Chapter 1, Patterns in Mathematics. 1.1 What is mathematics? Mathematics is, in large part, the search for patterns and for the explanations as to why those patterns exist. Such patterns indeed exist all around us, in nature, in our homes and schools, and in the motion of sun, moon and stars. They occur in everything that we do and see, from shopping and cooking, to throwing a ball and playing games, to understanding weather patterns and using technology. The search for patterns and their explanations can be a fun and creative endeavor. It is for this reason that mathematicians think of mathematics both as an art and as a science. This year, we hope that you will get a chance to see the creativity and artistry involved in discovering and understanding mathematical patterns. It is important to keep in mind that mathematics aims to not just find out what patterns exist, but also the explanations for why they exist. Such explanations can often then be used in applications well beyond the context in which they were discovered, which can then help to propel humanity forward. For example, the understanding of patterns in the motion of stars, planets and their satellites led humankind to develop the theory of gravitation, allowing us to launch our own satellites and send rockets to the moon and to the Mars. Similarly, understanding patterns in genomes has helped in diagnosing and curing diseases, among thousands of other such examples. Figure it out. 1. Can you think of other examples where mathematics helps us in our everyday lives? You can write the answer like this. We use mathematics for budgeting money. It allows us to measure ingredients accurately while cooking. We use maths in managing loans, mortgages, and understanding interest rates. It helps us with home projects by calculating areas and volumes. Maths helps us calculate distances and travel times for our trips. Maths helps us to determine discounts and compare prices while shopping. 2. How has mathematics helped propel humanity forward? You might think of examples involving carrying out scientific experiments, running our economy and democracy, building bridges, houses or other complex structures, making TVs, mobile phones, computers, bicycles, trains, cars, planes, calendars, clocks, etc. You can write the answer like this. It is used by engineers to design safe buildings and bridges. It has helped scientists to make breakthrough discoveries in medicine. It helps in predicting the weather and understanding climate changes. Mathematical problem solving techniques are used in machine learning and artificial intelligence. Maths has led to the invention of electrical appliances and other modern gadgets. 1.2 Patterns in numbers. Among the most basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns of numbers, particularly patterns of whole numbers, that is, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The branch of mathematics that studies patterns in whole numbers is called number theory. Number sequences are the most basic and among the most fascinating types of patterns that mathematicians study. Table 1 shows some key number sequences that are studied in mathematics. Table 1 Examples of number sequences. Sequence of all ones, that is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and so on. Sequence of counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. Sequence of odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and so on. Sequence of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and so on. Sequence of triangular numbers 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28 and so on. Sequence of squares 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49 and so on. Sequence of cubes 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216 and so on. Sequence of Virhank numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21 and so on. Sequence of powers of 2 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 and so on. Sequence of powers of 3 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729 and so on. I have numbered these sequence from 1st to 10th in Roman numbers. I will use these Roman numbers while answering the question given below. Figure it out. 1. Can you recognize the pattern in each of the sequences in table 1? You can write the answer like this. First sequence, all terms are 1. Second sequence, each term is equal to plus 1 each step, starting at 1. Third sequence, each term is equal to plus 2 each step, starting at 1. Fourth sequence, each term is equal to plus 2 each step, starting at 2. Fifth sequence, each term is equal to sum of previous natural numbers. For example, 1 is equal to 1, 3 is equal to 1 plus 2, 6 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 and 10 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on. Sequence 6. Each number is equal to where n is equal to natural number. For example, 1 is equal to 1 into 1 or 1 square, 4 is equal to 2 into 2 or 2 square, 9 is equal to 3 into 3 or 3 square. Sequence 7. Each term is equal to n into n or n cube, where n is equal to natural number. For example, 1 is equal to 1 to power 3 or 1 cube or 1 into 1, 8 is equal to 2 to power 3 or 2 into 2 and 27 is equal to 3 into 3 or 3 cube. Sequence 8. Each term is equal to sum of two preceding terms. For example, 2 is equal to 1 plus 1, 3 is equal to 1 plus 2, 5 is equal to 2 plus 3, 8 is equal to 3 plus 5 and so on. Sequence 9. Each term is equal to 2 to power n, where n is natural number. For example, 2 to power 0 is equal to 1, 2 to power 1 is equal to 2, 2 to power 2 is equal to 4, 2 to power 3 is equal to 8, 2 to power 4 is equal to 16 and so on. Sequence 10. Each term is equal to 3 to power n, where n is natural number. For example, 3 to power 0 is equal to 1, 3 to power 1 is equal to 3, 3 to power 2 is equal to 9, 3 cube is equal to 27, 3 to power 4 is equal to 81, and so on. 2. Rewrite each sequence of table 1 in your notebook, along with the next 3 numbers in each sequence. After each sequence, write in your own words what is the rule for forming the numbers in the sequence. You have to write the table 1 in your notebook, and after writing it, you have to write the next 3 terms in each sequence. You can write like this: sequence, next 3 number, rule to get each number in the sequence. First sequence 1 1 1. Every number in sequence is 1. Second sequence 8 9 10. Add 1 each time. Third sequence 15 17 19. Start with 1 and add 2 each time. Fourth sequence 16 18 20. Start with 2 and add 2 each time. Fifth sequence 36 45 55. Add the previous natural number. Sixth sequence 64 81 100. Multiply each number with itself. Seventh sequence 343 512 729. Multiply each number with itself twice. For example, 1 is multiplied to 1 2 times, that is 1 into 1 into 1 is equal to 1. 2 is multiplied to 2 2 times, that is 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 8, and so on. 8th sequence 34 55 89. Add the two previous numbers. 9th sequence 128 256 512. Double the previous number. 10th sequence 2187 6561 19683. Triple the previous number. 1.3 Visualizing number sequences. Many number sequences can be visualized using pictures. Visualizing mathematical objects through pictures or diagrams can be a very fruitful way to understand mathematical patterns and concepts. Let us represent the first 7 sequences in table 1 using following pictures. Table 2. Pictorial representation of some number sequences. You can see sequence of all ones shown using dots. Sequence of counting numbers is shown using dots. Similarly, sequence of odd numbers again shown using dots. In the same way, sequence of even numbers shown using dots. Sequence of triangular numbers shown using dots. Sequence of squares shown using dots in the form of square. And sequence of cubes is shown using smaller cubes joining to form larger cube. You can see here sequence of squares and sequence of cubes. Sequence of all ones 1 1 1 1 1. Sequence of counting numbers 1 2 3 4 5. Sequence of odd numbers 1 3 5 7 9. Sequence of even numbers 2 4 6 8 10. Sequence of triangular numbers 1 3 6 10 15. Sequence of squares 1 4 9 16 25. 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, 9 is square of 3, 16 is square of 4, 25 is square of 5. Sequence of cubes 1, 8, 27, 64, 125. 1 is equal to cube of 1, 8 is equal to cube of 2, 27 is equal to cube of 3, 64 is equal to cube of 4 and 125 is cube of 5. Figure it out. 1. Copy the pictorial representation of the number sequences in table 2 in your notebook and draw the next picture for each sequence. You have to copy table 2 in your notebook along with the next sequence which I have already drawn here. For all one sequence, you have to draw this. Similarly, for sequence of counting numbers, you have to draw 6 dots and write 6 below it like this. Similarly, for sequence of odd numbers, you have to draw 11 dots and write 11 below it. And sequence for even numbers, you have to draw 12 dots and write 12 below it like this. Similarly, for sequence of triangular numbers, you have to form equilateral triangle with dots like this, having 21 dots. And for sequence of squares, you have to form a square with dots having 36 dots. And for sequence of cubes, you have to draw a cube like this, having 216 smaller cubes. 2. Why are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 and so on called triangular numbers? Why are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on called square numbers or squares? Why are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on called cubes? You can write the answer like this. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 and so on are called triangular numbers because they can be arranged to form an equilateral triangle. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 are called square numbers because they can be arranged in the form of a perfect square. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on are called cubes because these numbers can form perfect cubes with dots. 3. You will have noticed that 36 is both a triangular number and a square number. That is, 36 dots can be arranged perfectly both in a triangle and in a square. Make pictures in your notebook illustrating this. You can draw like this. Number 36, which is a triangular number as well as a square number. Since it is a triangular number, it can be drawn in the shape of equilateral triangle having 36 dots. Since it is a square number too, it can be drawn in the shape of a square having 36 dots like this. This shows that the same number can be represented differently and play different roles depending on the context. Try representing some other numbers pictorially in different ways. You can do this for number 10, which is an even number as well as a triangular number. Since it is an even number, it can be drawn in the shape of rectangle using dots. Since it is a triangular number, it can be drawn in the shape of equilateral triangle using dots. Similarly, you can do this for number 25, which is an odd number as well as a square number. Since it is odd number, you can draw this picture. Since it is a square number, you can draw a square having 25 dots like this. Four. What would you call the following sequence of numbers? You can see 1 dot, 7 dots, 19 dots, 37 dots. That's right, they are called hexagonal numbers. You can see these numbers can be shown using a hexagon shape made of dots. So these numbers are called hexagonal numbers. Draw these in your notebook. What is the next number in the sequence? The next number in the sequence will be 61. You can get this by using this pattern. 1 plus 6 into 0 is equal to 1. 1 plus 6 into 1 is equal to 7. 7 plus 6 into 2 is equal to 19. 19 plus 6 into 3 is equal to 37. 37 plus 6 into 4 is equal to 61. The next number in the sequence is 61. You can draw hexagonal number 61 using dots like this. 5. Can you think of a pictorial way to visualize the sequence of powers of 2, powers of 3? Here is one way of thinking about powers of 2. You can think about powers of 2 using dots like this. 1 dot, 2 dots, 4 dots, 8 dots, 16 dots. Here is one possible way of thinking about powers of 3. 3 dots, 9 dots, 27 dots. Here is one possible way of thinking about powers of 2. 1 dot, 2 dots, 4 dots, 8 dots, 16 dots. 1 is equal to 2 to power 0, 2 is equal to 2 to power 1, 4 is equal to 2 to power 2, 8 is equal to 2 to power 3, 16 is equal to 2 to power 4. 1.4 Relations among number sequences. Sometimes number sequences can be related to each other in surprising ways. Example, what happens when we start adding up odd numbers? 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 9, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 16, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 is equal to 25, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 36. If you add up one odd number starting with 1, you will get 1 square. 2 odd numbers, then you will get 2 square. 3 odd numbers, you will get 3 square. 4 odd numbers, you will get 4 square. 5 odd numbers, you will get 5 square. And 6 odd numbers, you will get 6 square. This is a really beautiful pattern. Why does this happen? Do you think it will happen forever? Yes, it will happen forever. The answer is that the pattern does happen forever. But why? As mentioned earlier, the reason why the pattern happens is just as important and exciting as the pattern itself. A picture can explain it. Visualizing with a picture can help explain the phenomenon. Recall that square numbers are made by counting the number of dots in a square grid. How can we partition the dots in a square grid into odd numbers of dots? That is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Think about it for a moment before reading further. Here is how it can be done. 1 dot, 3 dots, 5 dots, 7 dots, 9 dots, 11 dots. This is a square having 6 rows and 6 columns of dots. That means it has 36 dots. When you will add 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, you will get 36. This picture now makes it evident that 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 36. Because such a picture can be made for a square of any size, this explains why adding up odd numbers gives square numbers. By drawing a similar picture, can you say what is the sum of the first 10 odd numbers? You have seen earlier, if we add one odd number starting with 1, you will get square of 1. If we add two odd numbers starting with 1, you will get square of 2. If we add 3 odd numbers starting with 1, the answer will be square of 3. Similarly, if we take 6 odd numbers starting with 1 and add them up, we will get square of 6, that is 36. If we take 10 odd numbers, then the answer will be square of 10, that is 100. That means 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 will be square of 10 since we have taken 10 odd numbers, that is 100. Now by imagining a similar picture or drawing it partially as needed, can you say what is the sum of the first 100 odd numbers? The answer will be a square of 100 or 10,000. For 10 odd numbers, you can draw dots like this and add them up. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19. When added, will give 10 square or 100. Another example of such a relation between sequences, adding up and down. Let us look at the following pattern. 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 9, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 16, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 25, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 36. This is adding the counting numbers up and down. Again you are getting squares, that is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36 and so on. This seems to be giving yet another way of getting square numbers by adding the counting numbers up and then down. Can you find a similar pictorial explanation? Yes, you can do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then going down like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you add these numbers, you will get 36. That is square of 6, that is 36. Figure it out. 1 Can you find a similar pictorial explanation for why adding counting numbers up and down, that is 1, 1 plus 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 and so on gives square numbers? You can write the answer like this: 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 16, 5 square is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 25. You can draw pictorial explanation for this like this: 1 dot, that is 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 2 into 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 3 into 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 4 into 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 5 into 5. 2. By imagining a large version of your picture or drawing it partially as needed, can you see what will be the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3 dash 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 99 plus 100 plus 99 dash 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 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1? The answer will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus dash 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 99 plus 100 plus 99 dash 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 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 100 into 100 or 10,000. Explanation for this is here. If we add the counting numbers up and then down, the sum will be square of the middle term, that is 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, 9 is square of 3, 16 is square of 4, 25 is square of 5, 36 is square of 6. Similarly, the sum will be square of 100, that is 10,000. Three. Which sequence do you get when you start to add the all one sequence up? What sequence do you get when you add the all one sequence up and down? All one sequence is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 and so on. Adding all one sequence up. 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 5, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 6. The sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, which are natural numbers or counting numbers. Similarly, adding all one sequence up and down, 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 5, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 6. The sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, which are again natural numbers or counting numbers. 4. Which sequence do you get when you start to add the counting numbers up? Can you give a smaller pictorial explanation? You can write the answer like this. The counting numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Adding counting numbers up, we get 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 10, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 15, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 21, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 is equal to 28, and so on. The sequence is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, and so on, which are triangular numbers. Pictorial explanation for triangular numbers is given here. 1 dot, 3 dots, 6 dots, 10 dots, 15 dots. 5. What happens when you add up pairs of consecutive triangular numbers? That is, take 1 plus 3, 3 plus 6, 6 plus 10, 10 plus 15, and so on. Which sequence do you get? Why? Can you explain it with a picture? You can write the answer like this. The triangular numbers are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, and so on. When pairs of consecutive triangular numbers are added, we get 1 is equal to 1 square, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, that is square of 2, 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, or square of 3, 6 plus 10 is equal to 16, that is square of 4, 10 plus 15 is equal to 25, that is square of 5, 15 plus 21 is equal to 36, that is square of 6, 21 plus 28 is equal to 49, that is square of 7, and so on. The sequence is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on, which consist of square numbers. This happens because the sum of two consecutive triangular numbers always result in a perfect square. Pictorial explanation for this. 1 dot is equal to 1 dot, 1 plus 3 dots is equal to 4 dots, 3 plus 6 dots is equal to 9 dots, 6 plus 10 dots is equal to 16 dots, 10 plus 15 dots is equal to 25 dots. 6. What happens when you start to add up powers of 2 starting with 1, that is, take 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 4, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, and so on. Now add 1 to each of these numbers. What number do you get? Why does this happen? You can write the answer like this. 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 7, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 is equal to 15, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 is equal to 31, and so on. The sequence is 1, 3, 7, 15, 31, and so on. On adding 1 to each of the numbers in the sequence, we get 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, 15 plus 1 is equal to 16, 31 plus 1 is equal to 32. The sequence obtained is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on, which can also be written as 2 to power 1, 2 to power 2, 2 to power 3, 2 to power 4, 2 to power 5, and so on. Hence, the resultant sequence is a sequence of powers of 2. 7. What happens when you multiply the triangular numbers by 6 and add 1? Which sequence do you get? Can you explain it with a picture? The triangular numbers are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, and so on. Multiplying triangular numbers by 6 and adding 1, we get 1 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 7, 3 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 19, 6 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 37, 10 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 61, 15 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 91, 21 into 6 plus 1 is equal to 127. The sequence is 1, 7, 19, 37, 61, 91, 127, and so on, which are hexagonal numbers. Pictorial explanation for this is given here. 1 dot, 7 dots, 19 dots, 37 dots. All are arranged in a hexagonal form. 8. What happens when you start to add up hexagonal numbers? That is, Take 1, 1 plus 7, 1 plus 7 plus 19, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 and so on. Which sequence do you get? Can you explain it using a picture of a cube? Hint is given for you. If you see this cube properly, you will note that there is a yellow cube at the corner whose three faces are visible. This cube is shown using yellow dot, and the cube at the edges whose two faces are visible is shown using red dots. And the remaining cubes whose only one face is visible is shown using blue dots. If you count the number of dots here, you will get 37. That is one yellow cube whose three faces are visible, 9 red cubes whose two faces are visible, and 27 blue cubes whose only one surface is visible. If you add them up, you will get 37. You can write the answer like this. The hexagonal numbers are 1, 7, 19, 37, 61, 91, 127 and so on. When added as said, will give 1, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8, 1 plus 7 plus 19 is equal to 27, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 is equal to 64, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 plus 61 is equal to 125, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 plus 61 plus 91 is equal to 216. The sequence is 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. Or 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube and so on. That is cubes of natural numbers. You can see 1 cube, 8 cubes, 27 cubes, 64 cubes. Visible smaller cubes with 3 faces, 2 faces, 1 face. For this, 1 plus 0 plus 0 is equal to 1. And for this, 1 plus 3 plus 3 equal to 7. For this, 1 plus 6 plus 12 is equal to 19. And for the last one, 1 plus 9 plus 27, that is 37. 1, 7, 19, 37 are hexagonal numbers. Pictorial view of hexagonal numbers is given here using dots. You can now correlate the relation between cubes and hexagonal numbers. Nine. Find your own patterns or relations in and among the sequences in table 1. Can you explain why they happen with a picture or otherwise? Try doing that. 1.5 Patterns in shapes. Other important and basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns of shapes. These shapes may be in 1, 2 or 3 dimensions, that is 1D, 2D or 3D, or in even more dimensions. The branch of mathematics that studies patterns in shapes is called geometry. Shape sequences are one important type of shape pattern that mathematicians study. Table 3 shows a few key shape sequences that are studied in mathematics. Table 3 Examples of shape sequences. You can see shape sequence of regular polygons. Triangle, that is a shape with 3 sides and 3 vertices. Quadrilateral, that is a shape with 4 sides and 4 vertices. Similarly, pentagon, 5 sides, 5 vertices. Hexagon, 6 sides, 6 vertices. Heptagon, 7 sides, 7 vertices. octagon, 8 sides, 8 vertices, nonagon, 9 sides, 9 vertices, decagon, 10 sides, 10 vertices. Here you can see shape sequence of complete graphs. Here you can see a shape with 2 vertices, a shape with 3 vertices, shape with 4 vertices, shape with 5 vertices, shape with 6 vertices. Name for these shapes is K2, K3, K4, K5, K6 as per the number of vertices. Here you can see shape sequence of stacked squares. 1 square, 4 squares, 9 squares, 16 squares, 25 squares. That is square of 1, square of 2, square of 3, square of 4, square of 5 and so on. Here you can see shape sequence of stacked triangles. First has one smaller triangle, second has 4 smaller triangles and third has 9 smaller triangles. Similarly 16 smaller triangles, 25 smaller triangles. Here you can see shape sequence of Koch snowflake. If you see these shapes in the sequence, you will note that the next term in the sequence is made by breaking the older edges to form two new edges. Similarly, you can do it for the others. You have to break the older edges to form two new edges like this. This type of shape sequence is known as Koch snowflake. Figure it out. 1. Can you recognize the pattern in each of the sequences in table 3? The first one is shape sequence of regular polygons. The second one is shape sequence of complete graphs. Third is shape sequence of stacked squares. And the fourth one is shape sequence of stacked triangles. And the last one is shape sequence of Koch snowflake. 2. Try to redraw each sequence in table 3 in your notebook. Can you draw the next shape in each sequence? Why or why not? After each sequence, describe in your own words what is the rule or pattern for forming the shapes in the sequence. You have to draw table 3 in your notebook. And after drawing this, you have to draw the next shape in the sequence. For the regular polygons, it will be hendecagon, that is a shape with 11 sides. For complete graphs, the next shape will be K7, that is a shape with 7 vertices. And for stacked squares, the next shape will be a square shape grid of 6 into 6, that is 6 rows and 6 columns. Next shape in the shape sequence of stacked triangles will be like this. That is a equilateral triangle having 36 smaller triangles. And the next shape sequence for Koch snowflake sequence will be like this. It will be difficult to draw in your notebook as it has more details. For explanation, you can write like this. Regular polygon. The sequence shows polygons with increasing number of sides, starting from triangles, that is 3 sides, up to decagon, that is 10 sides. Complete graphs. The sequence represent complete graphs denoted by Kn. N is the number of vertices. In each graph, vertices are connected to each other by a straight line from K2, that is a shape with 2 vertices, to K6, that is a shape with 6 vertices. Stacked squares. Each shape consists of a square grid with the number of squares increasing, that is 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4, 5 into 5. Stacked triangles. This sequence displays arrangements of triangles in a stacked triangular form, where each row adds an additional triangle. It grows in triangular number, that is 1, 3, 6, etc. Coach snowflake. The sequence shows process of constructing a coach snowflake starting from an equilateral triangle. Each iteration adds more detailed edges, that is 2 new edges on one older or previous edge, creating a fractal pattern. 1.6 Relation to the number sequences. Often, shape sequences are related to the number sequences in surprising ways. Such relationships can be helpful in studying and understanding both the shape sequence and the related number sequence. Example: the number of sides in the shape sequence of regular polygons is given by counting numbers starting at 3, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. That is why these shapes are called respectively regular triangle, quadrilateral, that is a square, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, etc. respectively. The word regular refers to the fact that these shapes have equal length sides and also equal angles. That is, the side looks the same and the corners also look the same. We will discuss angles in more depth in the next chapter. The other shape sequence in table 3 also have beautiful relationships with number sequences. Figure it out. 1. Count the number of sides in each shape of the sequence of regular polygons. Which number sequence do you get? What about the number of corners in each shape in the sequence of regular polygons? Do you get the same number sequence? Can you explain why this happens? You can write the answer like this: polygon, number of sides, number of corners. Triangle, 3 sides, 3 corners. Quadrilateral, 4 sides, 4 corners. Pentagon, 5 sides, 5 corners. Hexagon, 6 sides, 6 corners. Heptagon, 7 sides, 7 corners. Octagon, 8 sides, 8 corners. Nonagon, 9 sides, 9 corners. Decagon, 10 sides, 10 corners. Hendecagon, 11 sides, 11 corners. Dodecagon, 12 sides, 12 corners. The sequence for the number of sides of a regular polygon is 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Here the sequence consists of counting numbers starting from 3. The sequence for the number of corners of a regular polygon is also 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Yes, we get the same number sequence because the number of sides and the number of corners in a regular polygon are equal. 2. Count the number of lines in each shape in the sequence of complete graphs. Which number sequence do you get? Can you explain why? You can see shape sequence of complete graphs here. Line in the first shape is equal to 1, lines in the second shape is equal to 3, lines in the third shape is equal to 6, lines in the fourth shape is equal to 10, lines in the fifth shape is equal to 15. The sequence is 1, 3, 6, 10 and so on which are triangular numbers. 3. How many little squares are there in each shape of the sequence of stacked squares? Which number sequence does this give? Can you explain why? You can see shape sequence of stacked squares. We have to count the number of smaller squares. Square in the first shape is equal to 1. Squares in the second shape is equal to 4. Squares in the third shape is equal to 9. Squares in the fourth shape is equal to 16. Squares in the fifth shape is equal to 25. The number sequence obtained is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on, which are square numbers because they can be expressed in the form of 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square and so on. 4. How many little triangles are there in each shape of the sequence of stacked triangles? Which number sequence does this give? Can you explain why? Hint: in each shape in the sequence, how many triangles are there in each row? You can see shape sequence of stacked triangles. Triangle in the first shape is equal to 1. Triangles in the second shape is equal to 4. Triangles in the third shape is equal to 9. Triangles in the fourth shape is equal to 16. Triangles in the fifth shape is equal to 25. The number sequence obtained is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on, which are square numbers because they can be expressed in the form of 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square and so on. 5. To get from one shape to the next shape in the code snowflake sequence, one replaces each line segment by a speed bump like this. As one does this more and more times, the changes become tinier and tinier with very small line segments. How many total line segments are there in each shape of the code snowflake? What is the corresponding number sequence? The answer is 3, 12, 48 and so on. That is 3 times powers of 4. This sequence is not shown in table 1. You can see code snowflake sequence here. In subsequent shape, you will note that each edge is replaced by a bump like this. As you move further in the sequence, the shapes become very complex. So it will be difficult to draw the next subsequent shapes in your notebook. You can write the answer like this. Line segments in each shape can be written as 3 into 4 to power n, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Line segments in the first shape is equal to 3 into 4 to power 0 is equal to 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Line segments in the second shape is equal to 3 into 4 to power 1 is equal to 3 into 4 is equal to 12. Line segments in the third shape is equal to 3 into 4 to power 2 is equal to 3 into 16 is equal to 48. Line segments in the fourth shape is equal to 3 into 4 to power 3 is equal to 3 into 64 is equal to 192. Line segments in the fifth shape is equal to 3 into 4 to power 4 is equal to 3 into 256 is equal to 768. Summary: mathematics may be viewed as the search for patterns and for the explanations as why those patterns exist. Among the most basic patterns that occur in mathematics are number sequences. Some important example of number sequences include the counting numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, square numbers, triangular numbers, cube numbers, Virhank numbers, and powers of 2. Sometimes number sequences can be related to each other in a beautiful and remarkable ways. For example, adding up the sequence of odd numbers starting with 1 gives square numbers. Visualizing number sequences using pictures can help understand sequences and the relationships between them. Shape sequences are another basic type of pattern in mathematics. Some important examples of shape sequences include regular polygons, complete graphs, stacked triangles and squares, and co-snowflake iterations. Shape sequences also exhibit many interesting relationships with number sequences. For more videos, you can like and subscribe @NCERT video book. Thank you.